Welcome back to Vigga VTV. This is the Pipebomb session. Of course, I've got my co-host Atkins.
Yep.
Got a special guest today. We're like, Sarah, what are you saying?
Good.
Today we're discussing interracial relationships. So we want your thoughts, opinions, and let's get into it, man. So, you know, like what's, at the moment we've got like a, not a bad stigma, but when you see sometimes we've got, not hate, I'd say some disagreement from the other side. So say, for example, I'm dating a white woman.
Okay, have you dated a white girl and experienced anything like that?
Yeah, because you get hate sometimes on the white side from people saying, oh, why are you with a black guy? Then you get sometimes some sisters were like, wow, why are you dating a white girl? Like,
Does that still happen in this day and age?
Yeah,
like, I feel like that was kind of sort of like, kind of died down.
The thing is,
sort of like 2010, 2011.
The thing is, if you're mingling in both, like, then you're gonna see both sides.
100%.
Like, but if you've just moved away and you're just
completely,
then you're not gonna notice it too much.
There's two sides. There's chalk ice man who are just like nah, I'm not. They don't want to talk about.
They don't want no part.
They don't want no part of the black community. But there's people like me who are just like, if I see a pretty face and you're with personality, I don't care about your race.
Yeah.
But obviously, at the same time, I still get the same hate as a chalk ice man.
They assume, innit?
Yeah.
They assume, bro. You know me, bro.
Yeah.
I get the biggest assumptions like white.
Yeah.
Do you get it? But I feel like it's because of the area that
you come from.
Yeah. I'm originally from.
But even if you're in the big
east,
though,
but
if you're in the ends, you still get like people looking at you like, right, like what's wrong with this guy? Like I was dating a girl and like I said to her like I'm teaching her like the African culture and stuff. One black girl returned to me, she went to me like, oh, so why don't you date a black girl then?
That's what I'm saying. Like the thing is, what it is like, even on both sides, like they both, like, the black girl can be racist.
Yeah,
like, do you get it? Can be racist. I wouldn't use racist,
but more
prejudice. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Against, especially with like, say me.
Yeah.
Especially when I was dating a white girl, I see.
You see in it clearly.
I see it like
from both sides as well.
It's just hate.
Yeah.
Like, and then obviously with the black girls, it's more like, oh, why you did? They think that I'm.
You sold out in it kind of thing.
I don't see colour. I can't lie to you. There's no. Nobody can force me to see it, bro. Like that. Yeah. Obviously, I know the difference. I'm not black colourblind. But I don't care.
You don't care that respect.
Yeah. I don't have a type like where I can be like, no, I might want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
But at the same time, I don't hate on people who got preferences. If you've got a preference, that's calm.
Of course.
Yeah, but as a woman, we need your point of view on this because you're a black woman. Like we want your point of view on this. When you see like a black man and a white woman, what's your first thoughts like? And then obviously we know you're not racist. We know you're not discriminating. What's your thoughts?
Well, considering I've dated white guys and I'm currently engaged to a Vietnamese, half Chinese, half Vietnamese guy. I really don't have like it's like what Charlotte was saying is that it's the same with me. Like I don't discriminate when it comes to like colour or culture. Yeah. It's like I like what I like, so I'll just go for it.
You probably got some friends though, like who are like you got some.
I feel like it's a bit different. Like I feel like it's kind of different. You get a different response when it's a black girl dating outside of her like race and culture to when it's a black guy dating outside.
Of course.
Like I feel like I don't. That's why I was like, is that still happening? Because I don't. Also, I'm older now, but like compared to like back when we were like teenagers and like in your early 20s.
We grew up together, like so well, back in the day.
Back in the day, you would feel it, but now I don't, and I just feel like I see so many like interracial.
What area are you like? Are you like?
Graphing.
Yeah, just cause.
Oh, I'm talking about like.
Where are you living in? Don't say.
Well, I live. No. So I'm in like northwest.
London.
Yeah, northwest London.
Okay.
Well, London. It's like sort of like between.
It's not Harrow. It's not.
It's
northwest.
It's like it is Uxbridge. It's kind of like I'm about.
Yeah, my boys live there.
I'm about 15 minutes drive from Uxbridge. 20 minutes drive. So
it is northwest.
It's still northwest. I'm still in like the zones.
You're on the outskirts.
But yeah, I'm the outskirts. I'm kind of like in between Uxbridge, Watford, and Harrow. Right. So like around there.
okay, then it's just a weird area there.
Because I think in society there's a lot of pressure on a black man when you're like I feel like what I've heard from people I speak to, they're like, you know, a good black man, a good job, who knows his head is red, and they go, we'll leave us for white girls. I get that a lot, and I get a lot of the fact that black women aren't racist. They feel like they want to culturally keep that continuity, if that makes sense. So culturally they're thinking, if you date a white girl out of your race, not even a white girl, anyone out of your race, that cultural continuity is being lost. That's what, when I speak to a lot of people, they don't hate white people, they don't hate like Asian, they don't hate whatever, they just feel like that cultural continuity is being lost through when you date outside your race.
But then I feel like it's all down to who you date and then what you choose to do in a relationship. Like you were saying, when you're dating that white girl, you said that you were like teaching her about like black culture and like your culture and your heritage. So it's all down to like how it works in your relationship. 100%. But having said that, like it's all down to how you're raised. I grew up European, so I had like grown up, even now. So I was born in Paris, and I was born in Paris, but I left when I was 5. That's why I don't have the accent. But like my mom's from Martinique. I didn't grow up with my dad, who's from like Senegal. Okay. Cool. So I didn't grow up African. So when I was hanging out with like my black friends, they were like, "You're not really black though." But it's like, what they were trying to say is that you're not African.
But your mom's black though, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's like, she's West Indian.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is, people could say, like, with me, who I'm black, raised by a black mom, would say, like, I've lost, like, my culture. Do you know what I mean?
Do you get a back?
Does that make sense?
The thing is, no matter what, like, a culture, how I see it is, a culture is that specific person, like that specific person can be white but still have some intakes of a black culture depending on their upbringing. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody has their specific culture, and if that is like compatible with your own, you're automatically gonna gravitate towards it, and that's the relationship you build on, and that's how I see it.
Yeah.
But then,
rather than like you're acting like color changes the culture. No, but everybody has their different culture. Like even in two African Nigerian like families, there'll be different cultures within the two. Do you get it? So like no matter what, there's always two different. And when you say, is it lost? Of course, some of it is lost. Like the way you are brought up, you're not gonna pick up on everything that you have been brought up on. Like you're going to mold it into how you think
it's gonna be purple.
And that's what I am doing. Like obviously I've got a kid, so like I don't treat them how I was brought up. I'm a bit like I've picked up on how I think it should be done.
But you want that culture to be impacted on your kid as well. Would you
obviously that's you pick and select. You pick and select, and you say this is the sort of culture that I want, and that's what you reinstall into your child.
But in terms of we all dated outside our race, so would you feel like there's a lot of hate aspect in terms of like?
Of course, that's just natural. It's just natural. Like.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually encountered it.
Have you integrated with like? Have you stepped into that environment with others of that side, or have you segregated and stayed away? Because if you're segregated and stayed away, of course you're not gonna feel nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I haven't necessarily like segregated and stayed away. I guess like.
Have you spent a lot of time with the other side? Of his family, like so his side. A lot of time with his side. When I say his side, I'm talking about his family, not his friends.
His family. His friends and his family.
And you haven't felt any type of...
So, at first, there was issues with his dad, but the issue wasn't that I was black, it was that I was in Vietnamese. So
you could have been Japanese or whatever.
He just wanted my partner was dating a Filipino girl, and he had issues with that. So it didn't matter. It wasn't because I'm black. It was just because I wasn't Vietnamese. But I grew on it. Like I grew on it, I guess. Like eventually, I mean, it has been like 6.5 years. Beyond that, his mum I like to think she loves me. She's just happy as long as her son's happy, and I keep him happy.
Good, though,
Yeah.
Cooking's good.
So like, yeah. So I've met his cousins. I've met his aunties, uncles, and it's all blessed. Like it's fine. But they're like more like open, I guess.
But do you have like black friends, like black women friends? 'Cause I feel like me personally, I feel like there's a lot more pressure on the black men.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
A lot more like.
I don't really see what.
Where's the pressure coming
like,
from?
Women's side.
I feel like there's more, like you're saying, there's more like black women that will naturally hate when they see an interracial culture, an interracial couple, and it's a black guy, rather than if it's the other way around and it's like a black guy that sees it. I feel like you're not gonna really get that.
I feel like they feel that good black men are rare. Like I'll speak to some people in the comments and like, listen, like I'm mixed. One girl's like mixed race, but even I have a problem when I see a black man with a white girl.
Yeah.
Literally, bro.
Wow.
This is no fact. Explain, elaborate on it. She's like, because there's so little nice. There's a small category of good black men, and they feel that the good black men are being taken by the other side, not the other side, but obviously from different cultures. And they feel that she said to me that she's left with like the drug dealers, the trappers, the this, the that.
But the issue is, just because a black man is with a white woman doesn't mean that he's taken. That's just somebody that he has connected with.
Simple.
And is with at that moment in time. Yeah. Like for me, you know my like sort of first girlfriend, for instance.
Yeah.
Black. Do you get it? Yeah. So like, but people will assume that I'm just
on that type.
I like white girls because of the way I dress or the way I talk or I can't tell you, but they just assume. Do you get it? Because I'm from Essex, so do you get it? Like, but realistically, I don't see no colour. No, I don't see.
It's a madness.
I pick from your personality. If I'm in tune with your personality, then that's.
I just like theory. Like, say for example, you're gonna buy a car, You're buying a car and you want to support your black. You want to support the black community. You go to your black owner who owns a car dealership. You're like, listen, I want to buy that car at $7,000. Okay, but I'm gonna sell it to you for $10,000. Okay, you're not gonna shop around because I know it's $7,000. You go to a white owner. Listen, I can give you a discount. I'm gonna do it for half the price. You're like, I'm gonna buy it for you because it's better. That's why I see a relationship. If someone's offering to you something that you want for
without the cost, extra cost.
Exactly, you're gonna go for that. Especially when you don't see colour, you see a person. You're gonna go for whoever sells you the best deal.
I think personally to me it's just like you were saying that the mixed race girl was saying that she's only left with the like drug dealers and trap stuff. It's who you attract at the same time. Because you could still be like willing to date outside your race and still attract those kind of guys. So it's all down to who you attract. 100%. You can't really I feel like that is like you can't really use that as an excuse of whoever outside the race, white, Asian, brown, it's just like they shouldn't be dating our men because like we have a shortage of black men. Because if you wanted one, like I'm not saying dating is easy, but I'm just saying that if that's what you're attracting.
It's not. If you have no expectations in a date, then you're good. Like I'm telling you, I've been on a date with a girl, Like let me not lie, like there was one time, one of my boys got me to go on like one of these what's it? Is it
double dates? Yeah.
Is it Tinder? Tinder.
You use Tinder like that?
One time. Oh no, not Tinder. Hinge.
Oh Hinge. I heard stuff about Hinge. So
I was on Hinge. Yeah. I met this girl that went to like the pub like in Chigwell somewhere. I was just there. I was thinking, why am I here, bro? I'm not gonna do this again, bro. I see her deleted, bro. That's why I was out with you one time, man. Her friends see me, bro, when I was with you, bro. That time, bro, and they was like, are you that guy? Because obviously she must have been talking. Do you remember that time?
Yeah, I remember.
That's another story. But yeah, like, that's how I am, bro. Can't do it. I have to do it in person. It has to be. I can't be chatting to someone that I don't physically know.
Like that.
Yeah, I need to know how you are in person. Yeah. Even me as a person, I can't open up until I see you in person.
I think there's a lot of like when it comes to like online dating and just talking to somebody, like when someone slides through your DMs and whatnot. I think there's a lot of like, there's this kind of like random confidence that comes with it.
I think
and then when you meet that person, there's just kind of, and then it's just all awkward. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I hear you.
Like,
I feel like it depends on the person, bro.
Like, I guess, like, I this is a while back, but I met someone online, met them for like coffee, and we were like vibing, just like texting and stuff like that. We were just vibing, and I went for coffee, and it was just awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
I literally was there, like,
This is what I'm saying. You see when
and then you just start to feel like, well, that guy in particular, there was this like desperation of really wanting a girlfriend, and it was just like, thanks for the coffee.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, that's why I need to have the vibe there. Like, I know this person. Like, I can vibe in person rather than somebody that could be saying, what's your reply? Well, I've got a friend here. Like, he'll message me. Don't care. 1 o'clock in the morning. He will send me a message from a girl saying, what should I reply? And
that's long.
I've got to tell him what to reply. But
nice.
for me, it's so natural. I'm like, this is what I would reply.
Yeah. So on the second house, say for example, like back in interracial dating, like, would you like sleeping with someone of the opposite race? Is that an issue?
Is that an issue?
Yeah.
I don't even see colour. Where's that an issue from?
they don't discriminate when it comes to that.
As long as it's not smelly, I'm good. I'm just being honest, bro.
So like it's a strange thing because like I said, it was always like an issue in society because I feel like there is such things called white privilege.
Of course.
Yeah.
So when you have like mixed race kids, do you feel like they lose that white privilege?
No. They have privilege. It's just not higher than the white one.
Yeah, it's not white privilege, but like they have their own.
Light skin privilege.
It's like you have the A pass. That's if you're white, you have the A pass. If you're mixed race, you get the B pass. It's alright. You get into some spots, not all spots. If you're black. Sorry, sir. Like what you're wearing is not. It doesn't fit. Do you know what I mean?
So when you're having kids though, like, would you teach that to them to let them know that there's gonna be some discrimination?
It depends on what age.
Because I feel like if you're mixed race, they still class you as black.
I don't know.
It's a bit different.
It's different from black.
Yeah. I think in this country it's different.
Yeah.
In America you could say that. But in this country, it's like, but like in this country, it's a bit different. I don't think so.
There's 3 classes in it.
Yeah.
There's more than 3, but let me just say the 3.
Yeah.
If you're mixed race, you're higher than the blacks. However, you still can't be sitting with
there.
You get?
That's how I see. Like Tiger Woods and them man, like Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah. Even like say now, if Lewis Hamilton was white, do you know how many props he would? Like everybody would know him.
Yeah, true.
Do you get it? Because he's black, he just like, everybody knows that he's the guy, but like he's just there, like he's not promoted in the papers as much. Do you get it?
Who's that?
As much.
Who's that tennis player? What's his name? Was it Andy Murray?
Andy Murray,
They used to suck my man off different.
Ayo, forget my man. Ayo,
I didn't even watch tennis, and I knew it. I know that name.
What about Tim Henman?
They sucked
I swear, he never won the Wimbledon, but he won like a couple of things. But
clean, like.
That's the thing. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I say. If Lewis Hamilton was white, like he'd be like my MJ right now, bro. He'd be like MJ.
But MJ bust though.
Huh?
MJ bust though.
MJ bust because he does something to fool you. He's like a magician. He's like, I'm gonna trick them lot. I'm white. What? Like people are thinking he's white. It's cool, but then they don't know. He's one of those ones.
But have you had like friends, like, because I had like a friend, I was dating a white girl, and I had a friend going, why are you dating white girls?
Of course!
They're disgusting.
Of course.
They're something about melanin, then they get diseases quick.
Bro, listen.
You're saying some mad shit.
Listen.
You're saying some madness, bro.
Listen, the thing is, I've obviously, like, I've got a mixed race child, innit? So, I've dated and I've, like, not even dated, I've just gone out,
Yeah.
I'm hearing like the negative, like
mad negative.
And you see, when I hear that, I'm gone. I can't lie to you. You can't have that hate from nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's from. From nowhere to hate another race and then be like, no, I can't.
Mad, like.
I can't. It's impossible.
Would you say it's ignorance then? Or?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. It's if you have the knowledge, you'd understand the situation.
Yeah. What's the knowledge then? Would you say?
Bro, you have to go and research that, bro.
It's
the
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's hard to say. I wouldn't say it's ignorance per se. It's a bit of ignorance, but I guess it's also down to how you've been brought up.
That's very true. That's very true.
Because
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. You see, the internet, yeah. The internet is there. It's open.
Yeah, but
you see
this is
like my boiler doesn't work. Like, how do I fix it? Go on YouTube, type your boiler in. Say, how do I fix that boiler? So
I have some people on my Facebook that and they like just ask questions and I'm just like Google like it's just like that will be so quick.
You're at that stage where people don't want to know. Like
there's that as well.
Some people don't want to like change. That's why we got racists there because people don't want to. They don't want to learn. You can educate yourself about black people and other races, but you don't want to.
That's why you've got the internet.
When you say you don't
that.
want to, it's not. It's they're set in their ways. Like it's difficult for them to divert from the knowledge that they have gained to something else. It's just it's difficult for them. You see me, I'm the opposite. Like if I have an argument with you, I will. You've been there. Well, I'm just on it. But in my head, I'm thinking, oh, mate, that's a good point. So the next argument I have, I might try and steal some of that. You get it for the next argument. I'm easily. Not easy this way, but like I'm adaptable. Do you get
the situation? Yeah, fair enough. But some men are just not like that. That's why I've like the issue with like some say you got like a girl who's opposite race, and some people still always look at you in that way. Like and it's hate from both sides. Like I said, it's not like it's an easy walk.
But you've always got a preference of what somebody would want you to be with. Do you get it? Like say like my mom got a preference. Do you get it?
That's the thing. What about parents? Or you said your bit about parents. What? Obviously, you've got like a mixed race kid at the moment. Would that be your parent? How do your parents react?
How do your mum take?
No, cool. Like to be fair, like you see, you might know me, bro.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say something. Like I'm not one of those people that will hide.
Yeah.
I'm just like, but I'm like the black sheep. If anything, if I'm honest, I'm like the black sheep. Do you get it? But I'm honest. My mum knows everything. I'll tell her. Do you get it?
My mum's known her son deep down.
I'm honest. I'll tell her, like in a cheeky way, even sometimes.
Yeah.
But obviously, they have their preference. Like you think my mum don't want a Yoruba girl? Yeah. I'm like, Mum, you know it's not the case. Like, don't get twisted. Yeah. If it happens, it happens. But like, there's no. I'm not gonna be going. I have to select this thing. No, I'm going through life. The people that I meet, if I cling on to somebody and they stay, then that's that. You get it?
Yeah.
Don't try. Nobody can force me. Nobody. Do you get it? That's just me.
That's how it should be. But some people feel they're forced into that kind of circle where they have to get a girl from the same tribe. She has to be from the same country, and that's the problem. We get them people that are brought up like that, and they're like.
That's because they like in their relationship they're trying to support themselves. Like they're thinking about, I need somebody else to then go rather than be, I can go. And then
have somebody by my side.
Do you get it? Like they need somebody to move on. Do you get it? Rather than I'm independent. I don't need somebody. If somebody comes, then cool. That's do you get it? That's how I see it.
I think that's the thing with relationships as well. Some people relationships are added bonus. It's not a must.
Yeah.
It's never a must. People feel I need a man. I need a woman. It's a bonus. You can be happy by yourself, innit?
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, go on.
Who wears the trousers in your relationship? Who wears the trousers?
That's a good point.
What does that even mean?
No. Listen.
I've
got a lot of friends that are married and in those relationships. I know who wears the trousers. I know. Don't tell me that you don't know. Like you know.
Okay, so in terms of like decision making, it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Like no. We are very open in our communication, but he looks after me. He's the breadwinner, so
okay. Like, you see, when you're the breadwinner, you sort of have that little leverage. To a degree. If you don't try to exercise it, you
like,
sort of.
I'm somebody that like. We're both the same. I'm somebody that I can't be controlled in that sense. When someone tells me to not do that, even if I know I shouldn't, I'm gonna start like. I'm gonna be like, what do you mean? I'll do what I want. Like, so I wouldn't be in a relationship where somebody feels the need to like, yeah, exactly. And I feel like my partner's same thing. We're both very laid back, but he's not going to be with somebody that tries to control what he does and stuff like that.
But when you're both like logheads and you're being stubborn, who falls front and goes, listen,
that's what I'm saying.
So it varies. Like, we don't argue really, but when we've had I call them heated discussions, because I feel like arguing is when it's like proper, like you're shouting and maybe throwing stuff, and we've never done that. But we've had like heated disagreements, right? So I feel like it depends on who realizes who's kind of fucked up first. So it goes from a moment where we're both like not happy with each other, and then one of us will kind of like mellow down, and then just be like, and then like make a joke, or just like.
Usually the mellows down though. Who's the one that usually?
Right now she's just right. But like,
it's literally 50-50. He may have mellowed down a few more times because I have, but that's mainly because I'm more stubborn.
Okay. What about the cultural integration? Like, obviously, you have your culture, he has his culture. It is like, obviously, you see, obviously, I've been in an interrelationship, and obviously, you're trying to pronounce your culture, and the other person trying to pronounce their culture. How is that?
I feel like it's hard to explain because he was born here. Okay. Right? And I was born in France, I grew up here. So even though he was raised Vietnamese, and he speaks it and everything, he is very English. Yeah. So when you say like integrating culture, there's not like a strong.
Like it's not direct. It's not direct.
It's not direct, but we both respect each other's. Yeah. But then like because then culture, you also got like religion comes into it, but we're both not like
fully.
His similar background. I mean, his mum's Buddhist, but then his grandma converted to Jehovah's Witness. And then, like, my dad's Catholic, but then my mum was Jehovah's Witness. Okay. So we don't have, like, we're both, like, spiritual in that sense, but we don't have, like, a strong, where should we have kids? Right now it's a no. But should we have kids? Like, are we going to raise them this or that? Like, no. It's more like, I would introduce them, like, spiritually to God. Or, like,
and they make their own decision.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hear you.
I get that. So just to run up for the peoples there, what's your final thoughts on interracial relationships?
Listen, why would you want to limit yourself? Like, why would you limit yourself? Do you get it? Obviously, some people can't adapt. Yeah. So I understand that, but me personally, I don't see colour. I'll go with whatever personality is compatible with my own.
Perfect, sir.
Yeah, I mean, same as I don't have any issues with it. I think it's a good thing as well. Yeah. Because if you're both open and willing to learn about each other's culture, that's kind of how it like works, and that's where you get like more understanding, and then
that's a typical
little bit less racism.
You have to be able to.
My final thoughts are just find someone you're happy with, make sure they learn the culture, but don't feel the pressures outside society. And you've heard it first from here, from Vigga VTV, and we're out. Boom.